tell y'all something. I was just doing personal readings right now. They card's still sitting right here. As soon as I ended their message, I'm like, you know what? Oh, this is a message for the talk. Baby, you know what? The thing about you is you stand on your word. When you say you about to do some shit, you're gonna do it. Let's say you told a motherfucker, yeah, I'm gonna have a new car. I'm gonna get this new home. It might take you a little time. Or I'm gonna do this business. You always do that shit. And the crazy thing is, they was hoping you didn't do it. But you stand on what the fuck you be saying. And now that you're doing it, now that you got that car, you got that crib, or you got that business, Empress, or whatever the fuck you got, whatever you did. Oh, they're shitty. I swear you a go-getter, man. Like, what the fuck they thought? I don't know, man, but I just keep seeing the same energy when people read this, and it's like, man, you're a go-getter. So the way you do shit, it irritate people demons because they wish there was a go-getter like you. But they never tell you that. You feel me? Of course they're not going to ever tell you that. Some people will, but most won't. Especially the ones that didn't believe what you were saying. They was looking at you like, this motherfucker always said they finna do something. They good when they ain't finna do that shit because you took a little time. But you did that shit. You accomplished all that shit. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. You did. You're the fool. You take leaps of faith. You go towards new opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, you done worked your way up so greatly that you don't have to work hard for the shit you accomplishing now. You just doing it. Like some shit, you just be doing it on accident. You don't even be knowing that shit gonna happen like that. You be like, okay, Spirit, I fucks with it. Yeah, you don't have to do too much. I promise you. The Fool, you're a go-getter. You put yourself out there. The Fool is all about somebody that takes leaps of faith. They have no fear. They don't worry about the unknown. They're not focusing on the negative. They know shit gonna work out for them. By just simply putting themselves out there, they know. I don't know who this message was for, but I had to come on here and say it. Spirit was like, yeah, that's it right there. So seriously, okay, what's on the floor? Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups. I'm trying to tell you, you told these people, you was telling them. You was trying to tell them, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And you fucking did it. Somebody don't even want the message to get out. Look, Four of Swords, you see how she looking? She got her hand on her head, hand on her stomach. You could have been going through shit. But you did not let that stop you. You still took that leap of faith. That's why you're going to always get blessed. You don't let things stop you. The small shit, okay? It's small shit to a giant, I'm hearing. Like, come on, you're a giant. You make shit the fuck happen, bro. And they're bad. You feel me? Of course, this is why they're hating. This is why they're envious. They gonna keep doing it. Oh, well. It is, and you're gonna keep shining. It is what the fuck it is around here. Okay, Knight of Wands. The Three of Cups. You like, fuck y'all. I don't care if y'all celebrate me or not. I'ma celebrate me and my wins. You don't need nobody to celebrate with you. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Aries, Pisces energy. You don't need nobody to celebrate with you. You celebrate your motherfucking self. You gotta go out to eat by yourself. Go have a drink at the bar by yourself. You're gonna do that. Because ain't nobody finna put you down. You're not finna sit around and be at the crib and look crazy because don't nobody wanna kick it with you. Because they can't handle you. They can't handle the way you put yourself out there. You make shit happen. These people intentionally don't invite you to stuff. Look, listen, I'm getting all types of... See what I'm saying? It's people that intentionally don't invite you places. She got this phone in her hand with these Two of Wands. It's like they'll invite somebody else. And, like, maybe you the one in the friend group that don't get invited. And then it's like they'll all be posting. And you looking at that shit like, okay, why did they not tell me about this? Trust me. You know why they didn't tell you about it. Okay? Seriously, they want you to feel pain. Five of Pentacles about feeling left out in the cold. That's what the fuck they wanted you to feel. You reverse that shit. You like, all right, y'all ain't got to kick with me. I ain't got to invite me nowhere. I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to go do what I got to do by myself. I don't need an entourage. That's what they didn't know. You didn't need no your entourage, yo. This is crazy. Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. They didn't want you to feel loved. The Chariot in reverse. So they didn't invite you to these plans because they intentionally wanted you to feel left out in the cold. They tried to make the star feel left out in the cold. Man, what? Shanti.
You know you're authentically anointed when people who got more than you don't like you. And you're trying to figure out why you attacking me when I ain't got nothing. I hope y'all tap this church. God said, if they hate you at this level, what they gonna do when I elevate you to a whole nother place? This is just the beginning.
Both political parties who, in their blind pursuit of power, are doing all that they can to undermine our individual rights and freedoms. Now, I served in Congress for 8 years, and I wish I could stand here and tell you, we'll give them a benefit of the doubt that they have somehow forgotten the oath that they took to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. They have forgotten the intent of our founders about what they envisioned for this country. Maybe they've forgotten that our founders recognized that power and liberty are natural enemies. Maybe they've forgotten that our founders saw in themselves their most important task to contain government power and protect individual liberties, recognizing that our unalienable rights and freedoms are not given to us by any individual or government entity, and therefore cannot be taken away by any individual or government entity. When I was in Congress, first year I was there, I was excited to learn about a tradition that occurs every year where members of Congress go to the House floor and each take turns reading portions of the Constitution out loud while in session. So I went and was glad to participate, but there weren't very many people there. I asked some of my Democrat colleagues at the time, I said, hey, did you know this was going on? Are you going to go down and participate? And most of the responses that I got was a scoff, saying, oh, that's just a right-wing Republican stunt. I was shocked. But when you look at the actions that are taking place, the policies that they're pushing forward, their complete disregard for the Constitution, then you can understand how the two match. And that's the unfortunate reality, is you can't give them the benefit of the doubt. It's not that they have forgotten their oath, they just don't care. They don't care about individual rights and freedoms. They don't care about our Constitution. What they care about is power and putting their own self-serving interests above all else. And it is the Democrat elite in Washington and the permanent establishment of the war machine made up of people from both political parties who, in their blind pursuit of power, are doing all that they can to undermine our individual rights and freedoms.
Okay. It's crazy. I've been receiving a lot of downloads. Like, one, somebody been really tapping into their dark divine feminine energy or dark divine masculine energy. Okay, for sure. You most likely was always operating out of the light side, but somebody is tapping into the dark side, and it's not a bad thing. Okay, I know y'all like, what does that mean? If you don't know what that means, look it up. But if you tap it into it, this is somebody that knows what the fuck is going on, right? You know what it is. But I feel like I'm getting this energy where it's like somebody tried to humble you, but like they end up being the ones that got humbled, not you. Like, what? Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups here. It's like they didn't do nothing but push you forward and make you go even harder. That's just all that they did here. Okay? It's like somebody keep coming towards you with the same tactics, and now you got them all figured out to where it's like you already know what they're going to do before they do it. You're 10 steps ahead of somebody. And it's so crazy. This person is delusional because they keep doing it. It's like, how do you keep playing the same game over and over again? Are you going to ever come with a new trick? 111? No, they keep doing the same shit. Saying the same shit. You already know what they're going to say and what they're going to do, whoever this is. I don't know who this person may be, but 9 of Wands. You beating all the odds, though. I can tell you that. The devil, this person is the fucking devil here. That's what they are. In order to conquer whatever this was here, you had to step into your dark energy within here. You had to. You had no choice. Because this person here was definitely sending a lot of attacks your way and still, to this day, probably doing it. Yeah. Wow. What's going on here, Spirit? King of Cups and the Wheel. I'm trying to tell you here, what you put out is what you get back. Simple as that. Whoever this was that keep on coming with these same tactics, they just making shit worse for themselves. But it's like they so delusional, they not seeing that. They not seeing that. They not getting it still. And I don't think this person ever fucking will. Whoever this is. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Because we got the King of Cups and Knight of Cups. Heavy water sign energy. Or you could be 10 of Cups. For some of y'all, this could be somebody in your family. Somebody you had a family with. Somebody you have a child with here or whatever. The Hierophant in reverse. They keep trying to go against the grain and it's just not fucking working. Like, especially with you, High Priestess and Temperance, you two tapped in what I'm saying here. That's what I'm saying. You're 10 steps ahead of somebody and they still don't get it. They still keep trying to come in with the same trickery. But they've already been caught so long ago. And it's almost like they know that they did. They almost know that they caught. But this person got to have a mental illness. I'm sorry. Because ain't no way you keep doing the same shit and you still don't see by now that you're making your life worse. Or you just simply don't care because you're that demonic that you just don't care. Ace of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. This person cannot thrive in their life. Or they don't want you to thrive in your life. But you are. 4 Wands upright. The Hermit energy. Hermit energy is Virgo energy. Could be a... I don't even know what I was going to say, because look, this person keep on planting the same goddamn seeds with the 10 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever they teaming up with, whatever they're doing here behind the scenes, it's not fucking working. Somebody literally is trying to put roots on you, or they already have tried it. It's just not working. They only putting roots on themselves. Like, what the fuck, man?
Before God ever next levels you, he separates you. Stop calling it loneliness. You're not alone. You've been separated. Now listen, God separates us for 3 reasons. Number 1, anytime God separates you, it's because I want to give you the tools necessary for your destiny. That's the first reason I've separated you. You're not alone, boo-boo. You've been separated. The second reason that God separates you is because I want you to clearly know my voice. You're surrounded by too many voices to where you can't hear my voice from the coach's voice to your friend's voice to your bae's voice to your mama's voice. I need you to know my voice. So I'm gonna put you in a season where I can train you and teach you how to know my voice. And the third reason that God separates us, which is my personal favorite, he separates us to make us unrecognizable to the people who only knew us by our wound. Before God
tracks like the rail train. Hound to the airports when I bought my planes. You hustle all wrong, you only chase the fame. Plant a few seeds, that's how I catch you bird brains. La Harina of the game, like I'm from Medellin.
I don't live my life to make people happy or to make them like me. I live my truth. I know I'm a good person. I have a good heart. I have love in my heart. I'm for all people. So if you don't see that, then you don't love me anyway. So I don't waste time trying to get you over here on my side. It's just that's just who you are. And don't project your stuff onto me.
Breaking news. Today is Friday. Monday, all those truck drivers that put 30, 40 years in with yellow freight will no longer have a job. That means they don't have a pension because yellow freight hadn't been sending the money to where they were supposed to have been sending the money to, but yet they made $700 billion in 2 years, and they refused to send the $50 million to where it's supposed to be a debt. So they decide they will close the doors come Monday. So all those people that put all that time in have to start all the way to the bottom again. But what if they're 65 years old, ready to retire? Oh well.
Your happiness is going to anger a lot of people. And here's why. They invested a lot of time putting you down to others, telling them what you would never become. But your faith, your determination, and your success proved otherwise. And now they're realizing they're not going to get a return on that slanderous investment. Now they can't say, see, I told you so to the people they put you down to. Instead of you being the brunt of their jokes, they've become the brunt of jokes you never told. Their pride won't allow them to admit they were wrong. They'd rather die and go to hell. And some of the same people they put you down to are going to realize that real lies see lies. Switch teams and become your biggest supporters. And that's going to make them even angry. And they're going to try to steal your peace every chance they get. And this is where you're going to have to make the executive decision to protect the peace of mind for all parties involved. It's obvious that they cannot stand the light that God is shining on you. If they can't handle your shine, you might need to send them back to the shade. No, I ain't talking about sunblock. I'm talking about block.
Have you seen them? I'm talking about the chosen ones. The ones God is raising up right now for a time such as this. I'm talking about the army of God. Soldiers. The ones in their past that looked like the drug addicts that you see on the streets, the prostitutes, the junkies, the escorts. Don't be fooled. God had a plan for them the whole time. They were trained in the enemy's camp. They know all his lies, his trickiness, the spells, the witchcraft. Yes, they made it through. And now God's deploying them for a time such as this. They are uncompromising, bold, courageous, and steadfast. You cannot move them because God has put them where they are. Their strength is not their own, it's God's. They operate in full power, full authority, and full dominion. You could call them assassins to the kingdom of darkness. They're being deployed now. God's positioning them now. If you haven't seen them, look for them, because they'll be saving souls somewhere right near you. God bless you.
Everything. Frankie, Cleo, moi, and Titi. She ain't getting a cut. Look, Frank, I ain't for your shit tonight, all right? Titi needs it more than any of us. Look, she didn't do anything. She walked out. Who the fuck cares? She was there. No, fuck that. She didn't do nothing, so she ain't getting nothing. Forget it. Frank, I don't want your money.
These people are scared of you. Like, they are terrified of you. They are so scared of you, they don't even want to leave their house. They don't want to do anything right now. A lot of these people who did you dirty and did you so wrong, to the point of no return, they are sicker than a dog. They're scared. Literally, they are quiet as can be. Like, you expose their whole entire plan even before they have the chance to do it. And the funny part is that you know exactly who's doing it, exactly what time they're doing it, exactly the place that they're doing it at, who's involved, who's their minions behind it, everything.
We know everything.
So that's why they're like, oh my gosh, like, they're terrified. Like, these people are so used to doing things in the dark and behind the scenes and manipulating people, scamming people, bullying people, gaslighting people, just playing victim their whole entire life and never being accountable for anything that they do. So they always have someone just like put all the blame on, put all their burdens on. Now, since you came along, They can't do that. They have to carry their own burdens. They have to carry everything that they wished on other people on their backs. How they literally talk down on you to everybody and talk down on your name plenty and countless of times. How they spoke negative on your whole entire life constantly. How they preyed on your downfall constantly. How they tried to send evil spirits onto you. All the black magic and the voodoo and the whatever. All of that is catching up to them and it's biting them in the ass. They cannot run from what they do to people anymore, especially what they did to you. Because what they did to you was so uncalled for, so unfair, because the whole entire time they have been doing this behind your back and just trying to ruin your whole entire life because they're selfish and evil. You did not do a single thing wrong to these people. You always were accountable for your actions whenever you messed up here and there. You never went out of your way to bully these people. You never went out of your way to lie to these people. You were loyal to these people. You really treated them like they were your family. You saw these people as your friends or your family members or, just really close to you, and they completely fumbled you. They completely betrayed you in the worst way. And the thing is, they don't care that they did this. The whole entire time they were doing this, they were laughing. They loved seeing you struggle. They laughed when you were struggling. They laughed at you when you were heartbroken and down. They laughed at you. And the thing is, they were doing all of this. They did all the spell work and the magic in the beginning just to be like, oh my gosh, look at her, laugh, 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 ha, 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 he, it's so funny, look at her struggle. But now since it's y'all in our position, you don't think it's that funny anymore. Since you're in our shoes. How does it feel? How does it feel to be in our shoes? Yeah, and it's not so funny now, is it? Like all of the people that they hired and paid to put these things on us, those people are scared to death to go outside because of the karma that they're facing because of these people. This is their karma. This is their karma for what they did. What you dish out is what you're going to get back. If you put negative into the world, you're going to get negative back. So everything that these people wished upon your life and wished upon you day after day after night, they are going to receive that. Plus some. So how they wished you to be in poverty for the rest of your life, be ugly for the rest of your life, be a crackhead, go into the mental institution, go to jail, be depressed, have anxiety, be broke, never find love, never find happiness, always tripping in your brain, just feeling outcasted and alone and sad and hopeless. They wish that upon you, that's exactly what they're going to get. Everything that they wished upon you, that's what they're going to get, 100 times fold plus some. And the thing is, these people really don't care. They care now is because they got caught. If they never would have got caught, they would continue doing it. A lot of these people, like your crazy ex and everything like that, they are still putting magic on you. They are still trying to take you down. Like, we have been warning them countless of times to stop testing us. Please, coming from me, I am not the one who's serving karma. I'm not the one serving karma. I'm not putting any magic on you. I am not doing a single thing to you. I am minding my own business. I stay in my own lane. I think you should do the same. The only person and the only people that you are coming against right now is God, the ancestors, and the angels. I keep saying this over and over and over again. Our hearts are merged with God. That means if you are attacking us, you are attacking God, and God is taking offense to that. So he is the one who is delivering karma to you. Our ancestors are doing the same. The angels are protecting us from your voodoo and your evilness and your wickedness, okay?
Stupid
You
bitches.
aren't fighting us. You are fighting our ancestors and our angels and God himself.
They stupid.
There is no one to blame besides yourself. You chose the dark side. You chose to do evil. All because you are heartbroken, depressed, and you hate yourself, and you have a lot of trauma from your past. You could have healed that. You didn't have to take it out on everyone else around you. And just because we forgive you does not mean you are welcome back in our lives. I forgive people for myself. I forgive you guys so that I can move on.
I don't forgive them bitches.
There's no hatred. There's no hate in my heart. But I do forgive you so that I can move forward and I don't have to look back anymore. And it's funny that till this day, after everything you guys have put me through for years, I still don't wish a single negative thing on you.
I do.
I don't. A lot of people say pray over your enemies. And it's true, because you guys are gonna go through a huge downfall.
Them bitches
after
gonna
everything that
burn.
you put everyone through.
Burn, bitches, burn.
Your life is going to crumble right before your eyes. And all of us are going to be sitting back and watching this go down. And it's really going to eat us alive. Even though you put us through hell and back, and you treated us like garbage, and you didn't care, we still have hearts. And once we see exactly what's going to go on, it's going to take a toll on us a little bit, because, oh my gosh, we can't stop your karma. You put whatever you put out, so you're going to get that back. But all I'm saying is, people, pray over your enemies. Or just honestly just say, you know what, they did what they did.
Let them
and now
bitches
they
burn.
have to suffer the consequences of their own actions, but they have to take it up with God.
Burn, bitches.
I have nothing else to say.
So, they got all of us fucked all the way on up is what's going on. We don't give a fuck about no new COVID strain, United States government. We don't give a fuck. Biden, you ass still got to get the fuck on out. You still got to pack your bags and get the fuck out. If I got to come to the White House and move you out myself, you still got to get the fuck on out. Point blank, period. We don't give a fuck about no new COVID strain. I was just thinking the other day, I hadn't heard Nathan about COVID. And then boom! Here come a new motherfucking COVID strain. We know that this shit is for the elections. We already know. We not dumb no more. Thank you, TikTok and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, for allowing us to get up here and find out the truth amongst one another. Cause you still won't get the fuck out back. Biden.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.